Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Last Game Hunter. Today we are going to take a look at the PC Engine's 8BitDo or wireless gamepad, but for a different reason. So right here we have the 8BitDo PCE or PC Engine or TurboGrafx-16 wireless gamepad designed by 8BitDo for the use of being used on the TurboGrafx Mini or PCE Mini or whatever, but it also can be used on a PC via its USB dongle. So why I'm so excited about this is I am trying to build a, I guess, retro game backup on my main streaming devices so that if I want to play retro games and stream them live, I don't have to use the consoles. But doing so, I want to have as close as possible to the real controllers. So what we'll do in this, we'll do an open box, take a look at this. I believe it's about $30 Canadian for this controller, and on Amazon, of course. I'll leave an affiliate link down below if you're looking to purchase. I'll have a link for this one, the white one, or the US one. I kind of just fell in love with the European one with the, I guess, the PCE one with the blue. I was going to get the North American version, of course, because that hits home, but I wanted to stir it up a little. They're all the same. They just look different or cooler based on what you're looking for. The white one is kind of cool as well, but the white one I thought might get a little dirty. I don't know. Stuck with this one here. Now, I'm going to be playing it on a slew of games, just randomly picked. Some that I loved and some that I don't even know what if I ever heard of them. Just to test stuff, for example, the rapid fire buttons, the response to the buttons, the response to the D-pad on certain games, like a top-down shooter. We'll just go through a various amount of games, and at the end I will talk about how I felt about the controller. Is it a great deal? I mean, it's $34 or $30 Canadian depending on the deal. It's very well priced for what it is. So let's just get right to the games, the gameplay, and my thoughts. Okay, so here it is. I mean, very simple packaging. Controller is just, wow. Like, you take it out, it just feels, oh, kind of real. Here's your manual. Not much, just a piece of paper, of course, but a, bit of connection instructions or what the buttons are for. Nothing real major because this thing pretty much just connects just because of the dongle. Micro USB charger, not USB-C. That was the only real disappointment in this, I guess. And here's your USB dongle that you would use either on your PC, your TurboGrafx Mini, PC Engine Mini, and so on. I guess anything pretty much with a USB that will allow you to use a Wi-Fi dongle will work. Back to the controller here, of course. This center button here is your on-off power. It would light up right there. You have your standard 4-button, I guess, top two turbo, so 1 and 2 at the bottom, and 1 and 2 turbo buttons. Just your 8BitDo backing. I mean, just a real clean, feels great in your hand type of controller. Like I said, the only thing that I wished would have been done by now was USB-C on this controller, as that would have been more of a standard moving forward for me. But I guess with all my other controllers, they're pretty much all micro USB at this point anyway.
This is Nancy at Safe.
Got you, Nancy.
Alright, well, this little guy here, so this beautiful little controller, you see why I went with the blue, it just looks really nice. Not only does it feel good and feel pretty original, this controller, I didn't see any lag. Other than me sucking at playing some retro games and falling off in certain places and so on because I just said, whoops, didn't hit the button. The response and the feel of this controller is absolutely beautiful. It is what I expect from 8BitDo. I mean, 8BitDo rarely lets me down. I've been very impressed with their product up till now. And this does not fail to deliver. It's very unique. It feels so good. It feels like I'm actually playing my TurboGrafx without my TurboGrafx. And that is the look and feel I'm going for. And I'll go through, if you guys want me to go through a collection of my gamepads that I'm going to be using for this build, this idea, feel free, comment below, let me know, because I would love to do a video on all my different specific gamepads I'm going to be using for this project. And just to give it that real feel, you know, right down to if I'm going to use Sega Saturn, well, I want to use Sega Saturn gamepads. I don't want to use you know, this for Sega Saturn. I want to use this for TurboGrafx. And one really cool thing about this that would be kind of cool, actually, if I'm looking for a substitute for my Master System in a emulation, this will work pretty darn good for that as well, as it does kind of represent the Master System controller as well for simplicity and D button versus button layout. It gives me that feel. So if I can't find a way to do a Master System wireless controller, this will be my perfect backup for that. So again, I'm very impressed. For the price tag, you cannot lose. This is just an absolutely phenomenal product. The build quality is great. The buttons, everything, it all feels original to me. I'm very impressed with it. So it has my stamp of approval, if that means anything. Guys, again, if you want to help the channel and you're looking for something really cool to play your retro games wirelessly, I'll have a link down below for US and Canada. And just enjoy retro gaming for however you can. I mean, if you can't get a TurboGrafx, the games are right out of price now. Here's another way to do it. And, you know, not sponsoring piracy in any which way. I'm sponsoring a way to play your piracy. That made any sense. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Till next time, game over.